Here we've got some red delicious apples. Look at that, beautiful. Got a few in this tree. There's one hiding in there. There's another one there. And a couple up here. They're quite small. I'm hoping they're going to get a little bit bigger. I bet they're a bit tart at the moment. But we got a crop off this last year. Hoping to get a similar size one this year. Now that is a watermelon, and I swear I didn't plant it. Now I did have watermelon here last year. Didn't grow very well, but it's obviously self-seeded. Thank you, I love self-seeded plants. Volunteers, thank you watermelon. I'll look after you, see if you can produce some fruit. Next to him, we've got a DeSapo melon. Well, that's what the label says anyway. Let's hope it produces some fruit. And a little bit down this weedy patch again, some more melons here. I think this looks more melon-like to me than that other one. But there you go, there's a few melons in here. They need a bit of weeding. Pigeon pea over here, there's a pigeon pea. I haven't really shown you pigeon peas yet, but a good food forest permaculture plant, nitrogen fixing, very useful. Growing my first crop this year. See, we're going to find some of the kikuyu grass, which is the bane of my life in this garden. We're going to find some in there and we're going to rip them out so you can see what it is that I actually deal with all the time. Let's see if we can find this bit of kikuyu. I can see it's there. Can you see that? This here is kikuyu. This strand here that I've got my hand around, and I'm going to pull it out as best as I can, but unfortunately it's come out, so the root's still there. That root is still in there, which means it's going to start again and grow on. So there's quite a bit of weeding to be done in here, as you can see, and some of it is kikuyu, so I've got to get rid of it. So let's just pull up a few weeds while we can. And what have we got down here? Oh, looks like we've got a zucchini, but it's gone rotten. There we go, one zucchini, gone rotten. Top might be alright. I'll just chop the bottom half of that off and see if that will work. I think that might be able to make that work. What else have we got in here? Lots of weeds. Pull a few weeds out. I've just watered this. There's a bit more kikuyu there. You can see it coming out of the ground. I'm pulling it gently. I might have got the weed out. Might have got the root out. Let's see if we've got any more fruit on here. I've just harvested some fruit from this plant. So apologies if the camera works a little bit all over the place. But I'm kind of just pointing it roughly in the right direction while I'm weeding. So there's clearly an art form in doing one-handed work whilst filming, and I don't think I've quite mastered the knack. Oh, there. We can have a quick look at inside that part there. There's nothing. Well, we've got a couple of flowers there, but no obvious zucchinis. There might be a zucchini just hiding behind there. Let's see if we can pick it up. Not easily. Can you see a zucchini there? I think there's one there. Bit of detailed work. So on closer inspection, look inside of there. That has got practically nothing left of any use. That's going to go on the compost pile. There it is. There's the compost pile. On she goes. Okay guys, here we've got my compost system that works reasonably. Probably need to improve it a little bit. The big problem I've got is the kikuyu, the big long grass
comes in from there. So I need to try and develop a barrier of some type, but that's just some compost that I've built. That probably started 6 to 8 months ago, I think. And I've been digging that out, putting it on the beds. And this is a 3-bay system. The second one here, as you can see, very overgrown. But I'll get a decent compost yield out of there once I tidy that up. And then this one is the live compost that I've got going at the moment. So I might be hot in the middle, but I haven't tested it. I've got a thermometer elsewhere, but not here at the moment. As you can see, there's all sorts of stuff on the top here. The birds and the crows generally tend to have a field day on here. They enjoy eating what we don't eat or what's surplus to our needs here. But this is my main compost system at the moment. I've got another one elsewhere on the property, but that's not being used quite as much as this one at the moment. Another bit of kikuyu pollen. So we've got our Jerusalem artichokes right in front of us, which I'm watering at the moment. Got a nice marigold over there. Now, but down here, I've spotted, we've got a runner. This little bugger here is a kikuyu runner. Let me pull it out. Let's see what we can get hold of. There we go. How far is it in here? Well, it's not too big. There we go. There is a kikuyu runner. These things are the bane of my life. I've been pulling them out for the last 2 years, and I will continue to pull them out, I reckon, for the rest of my life. Oh well, what fun. Today's harvest: 3 zucchini, 3 smallish tomatoes. Not riches, but something from the garden.